What's poppin', y'all? My bad. I had to do some laundry. What's poppin'? Had to do laundry. What's poppin', my peoples? Well, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Looks like AI about to make a lot of models, makeup artists, and hairdressers poor broke. Yeah, it gotta be creative. What's poppin', my people? What's poppin', my people? Alexa, play some Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross from Apple Music.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Hope you are staying cool, hydrated. Oh yeah, got to. I just did some laundry. Had to go upstairs and shit, so. Happy Friday, y'all. What's down? What's down? What's poppin'? Most hated, what's poppin'? I'll give you the flowers, the birds and the bees, everything all love beside. When we get 100 people, we go start with the live. Get 100 people, we start with the live. 100 people, we start with the live. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? No, me to let my wife take it easy today. Bro. Shout out to you and your wife, man. Can't 50 people hit the. Shout out to May May. Always supporting. Appreciate you. You like Luther Vandross? Oh, hell yeah. What's poppin'? Peppy P. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? My people, what's poppin'? YouTube channel, what's poppin'? Super KF, what's poppin'? Happy Friday to my people. Like I always tell you, like my last community post, if you're going through something in life, fight through that little storm. Because the story we're about to talk about right now, this family really going through it, you know? So fight through that little storm that you're going through. What's poppin', Leah? What's poppin'? Spirit Freedom, Arrow, what's poppin', y'all? I'm a blood, I do whoop the Vandross. Nah, that was funny. Happy Friday to my people, man. This the song of the day. Every Friday we have like a song that I just wake up. This is the song of the day right here. After this song, we're gonna start the live. After this song go off, we're gonna start the live. What's poppin'? Divinely blessed. She back. She back. What's poppin'? Tanisha, what's poppin' with you? Life is so wonderful, my love. You gotta be thankful for life, man. What's poppin'? Josephine, what's poppin'? Calvin, what's poppin'? Logical, appreciate that. Speak Mind, what's poppin'? After this song go off, we'll start the live. Alexa, pause. Bro, it's crazy how the music back in the day, it can just put you in a great vibe for the whole day. We don't have that no more. It's crazy. Alexa, play. Alexa, play. Hello from Germany. Shout out to Germany, man. What's up? Daily with Kela. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? She ain't alive. Let's get it. What's poppin'? Happy Friday to you, Daily with Kels. Happy Friday to you. Hey, y'all, go follow, go subscribe to Daily with Kels, man. Go subscribe to her channel. You will love her channel, man. Appreciate you for joining live. Today's music is low vibrational. Hell yeah. Was cooking tacos, but had to make a quick store run. No taco mix. Hey, you going live today too? Daily with Kels, you going live today too? Let us know. Let us know. Y'all, go subscribe to her channel, please, man. Like I say, if you love cooking, you're from Louisiana, go subscribe to her. Not even from Louisiana, just go subscribe to her channel, man. No, not today. I need to edit. Okay. Got you. I love the lives. I love the lives, man. And thank you for joining this live. Let's play one more song. Alexa, play some Stevie Wonder.
Shuffling Stevie Wonder and similar artists on Amazon Music.
We need one more song. One more song. Y'all, please go subscribe to Daily with Kels. And shout out to her for joining the live. Tuning in from Toronto. It's Caribbean weekend, and I love how quiet the city is, huh, bro? Everyone is downtown. Shout out to Toronto, man. Calvin, what's poppin'? What Calvin say? That's the reason a lot of us are around today also love music. Yeah, man, like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm happy old girl got arrested. Just sub to Kels. Let's go. Icy Kitty. I need y'all to do me a favor. To go subscribe to Daily with Kels. Y'all support me. If you support me, go support her. That's my family. Y'all support me, go support her. And I appreciate y'all. I really, really appreciate y'all. Especially, for my women subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. Go subscribe to my family. Thank y'all so much. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. Alexa, pause. And you know what I learned in life? You really gotta start your days off listening to music. That's really the secret to life. And not like, no violence. Every now and then we like gangster shit. But You really gotta start your day off with some positive music, bro. And that's really just subscribe. Let's go. I love seeing it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Y'all support me. Y'all go support her channel, man. That's my family. And it'll mean a lot to me if y'all go support her channel. But like I was saying, you really gotta start your days off with music, man. That's the secret, bro. That's the secret. Why you think they don't want us playing music at at work and stuff like that? Because they know if you play music, you go work faster, you go work better, and can't nothing stress you out. They know that, but they want you to be stressed out in this world. They want we ain't got time for that. Start your day off with music, bro. We all got that one family member who just play music in their house all day. They got the little radio on the table. We all got that one person in our family that do that. Tell me I'm lying. We all, what is gospel music, what is R&B, we all got that one family member who just play music all day. And it's a reason, bro. It's a reason. Facts, Jack. I'm telling you, man. Start your day off with some Stevie Wonder, and I promise you, can't nothing mess you up. That's what I learned. I learned that this year. When I was in New York, I learned that this year. You start your day off with some Stevie Wonder, man, your whole day gonna be great. Alexa, play. I play music all the time at work. I'm outside most of the time anyway. What they gonna do? Facts. Facts. Alexa, play. Music calms the soul. Facts. Had when I worked my iPod playing 12 out. Tell you. Woo! Mm. I'd rather be alone than all alone. Red Rising Rockstar, what's poppin'? That Fiend, what's poppin'? I visit my father in New Orleans, whom I haven't seen in 20 years. He keeps, yup, I'm telling you. We all got that one family member who just play music 24/7. They don't play that. I'm telling you. Alexa. Oh yeah. Okay. I know I promised one more song, but this is the last one I promised y'all. Then we go get into the live because I'm happy she got arrested.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Shut up. I'm talking. Pause. Alexa, pause. I'll play one more song, y'all. One more song. And then we go get to the live because I'm happy she got arrested for murdering this 3-year-old child and acting like she didn't do it on purpose. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy. Alexa, play Sir Charles Friday.
Is There Anybody Lonely by Sir Charles Jones
No,
from
not
Apple
that.
Music?
Alexa, play Sir Charles Friday.
Is There Anybody Lonely by Sir Charles Jones from Apple Music?
She can't understand. Alexa, pause. Alexa, Friday by Sir Charles.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
That's not on.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
She don't listen. She don't listen. Alexa, play Keith Frank, Overcome.
Overcome by Keith Frank and the Swallow Zydeco Band.
Last
from Apple
song.
Music.
Last song. Last song, y'all. Shout out to May May. Last song, y'all. Then we get into the live. I promise. She real hard-headed. If that was a Caucasian baby, she would have been arrested. Facts. T-Rail, that's facts. And appreciate that 5. Thank you for that 5. That's facts. Last song, y'all. Last song. Appreciate that, T-Rail. Thank you for that 5, man. Well, it slows my speed. I believe I can make it. Now, it's a positive song right here. Hard times. Sometimes we get bad times. What's poppin', Cynthia? Oh, I will overcome this time. I believe. Oh, JJ, appreciate that. Appreciate that, JJ. You playing all the jam? Oh yeah, man. This me all day, bro. This me all day. I play music all day, dog. Appreciate that. My cue not going through, gang. Appreciate that dollar, man. Angry Man played R&B on his podcast before he started loving it. Yeah, man, you got to. One time I said something to Alexa she didn't like, and she said, shut down my Fire Stick. Bruh, this thing crazy, I ain't gonna lie. When this song go off, we getting live. Appreciate everybody who joined. One time I said something to, okay, I read that. We'll overcome this time. Yes, I believe. We'll overcome this time. This the music we grew up on. Still for my time, but hard time. Someone makes a big mistake. Can't help yourself. What do you do? Yeah. Weather, put both hands together. Peace and blessings, bro, from Cali. Shout out to Cali. Fly 75, appreciate you. Shout out to May May. All right, that's it. Alexa, pause. Okay, let's get to this, man. If y'all can hear me well, put an 8 in the chat. Y'all can hear me, put an 8 in the chat. And again, shout out to everybody that's joining live. I really appreciate y'all. And again, go subscribe to my family. Her name is Daily with Kels. Go subscribe to her channel, you know. If you support me, go support her, you know. Let's get into it. Now, I made a video about this social worker in Alabama last week. She left the kid in the car. And I did a video about it, 2 days ago? And now we got an update. Hold on.
Toddler in a hot car on Tuesday. The attorney representing the family of the 3-year-old who died after being left in that hot car, which was driven by a DHR contractor, released chilling details. Got you, Kels. Josephine Sharp, appreciate that 20. Always supporting. I appreciate that. Details about what they say led to the toddler's death.
Police say Victoria Starks Jr. died after spending hours in that hot car yesterday The DHR has confirmed that 3-year-old Katorius Starks was in DHR custody at the time of his death. According to the Starks family attorney, the child spent hours in a car that likely exceeded 150 degrees. Shocking details from attorney Courtney French about what he says led to the death of 3-year-old Katorius Starks. In a press release, French alleges on what was supposed to be a short drive to a daycare facility, a DHR contracted driver made stops for food, shopped at a tobacco store, and stopped at home. Leaving the 3-year-old in a car he says likely exceeded 150 degrees.
150, dog. Hold on, bro. They said this chick went shopping for food and shopped at the tobacco store. So, bruh, she did all this and left the 3 year. Like I say, if you don't have kids, if you got nieces and nephews, bruh, we all know how they acted when they was 3 years old. Just imagine somebody leaving your 3-year-old niece or nephew or child in a car, bruh. Like, bruh. Man, I appreciate you for that $9.99. You always supporting. Appreciate you. But just imagine that shit, bruh. So you don't even have to know this family, but just, and we all think the state actually care about the kids and shit like that, bruh. I'm gonna tell you, 9 times out of 10, it's mostly about money. Now you have your social workers who actually care for real. But for the most part, bruh, it's all about money, bruh. It's all about money. Hey, you still driving trucks, bro? Yes, sir. What's Spirit? What's poppin'? Lorema. The pain that the baby went 150 degrees. Y'all heard that? 150. Exceeding. So it was over 150.
Katorius Starks. In a press release, French alleges on what was supposed to be a short drive to a daycare facility, a DHR contracted driver made stops for food, shopped at a tobacco store.
That was in Kelsey. That was in Alabama. They live with Kels in Alabama.
He says likely exceeded 150 degrees for hours. According to the Jefferson County coroner, Katorius Starks Jr. was pronounced dead.
So imagine being in a car. The temperature is over 150 degrees for hours, bruh. That shit was on purpose. Your job is to watch kids. And you left a child in the car and said you forgot. How you gonna say you forgot a child in the car and that's your job? And I'm not saying it's right, but I understand, like, let's say a single mom or something, she working 3 jobs and she just got a lot of stuff on her mind. I ain't gonna say it's right, but I can at least understand. But your job is to protect kids, to watch the kids. And you say you forgot the kid in the car for 5 hours? 5 hours, bro? Like, man, that's crazy, bro. Over 150 degrees, bro. Then she parked the car directly in the sun. It was all on purpose. That poor baby. Yeah, like it was all on purpose, man. And see, they just arrested her because, she's a social worker. But they need to look into, because I said the judge name, Miss Judge Pringle, the irony, Judge Pringle, and the job she worked for, because they was like a third-party company. So all of them got to be investigated, bro, because it's not just her. And it's not just, that's not the first time this happened. See the BS on purpose? Yeah. I'm not going to lie. That broad tip, bro. Like, I covered the story late because at first I was like, you know what? I can't even talk about this. But then I say, you know what? Every day is on my mind, bro. Because, like I say, we all got nieces and nephews. And we know how they behave at 3 years old, bro. They still learning life. And just imagine that there's your niece or nephew, bro. Like, I would really crash out. Over 150 degrees?
6 p.m. Tuesday night in the driveway of an East Birmingham home. Wednesday morning, Stark's father was outside the coroner's office. He spoke about his son.
Anytime I knew how to count, knew his color, 3 years old. Knew all the
What's up, bro?
I'm telling man, he was very intelligent. Like, he was just joyful.
For Stark's father and extended family, questions still remain. They want to know how their son, in DHR custody,
Look at this, bro. Look. Like, look at this shit, bro. 3-year old couldn't even start his life. And like I say, they arrested the social worker, but all these people need to be investigated, bro, because, okay, you got fathers who trying to, because we can't judge nobody, bro. Like, we don't know why the judge and these judges, bro, they be taking these kids away from the family just so they can make money, bro. It's all about money. When you look at it, it's all about money. They never showed the mother of this child. Where the mother at? And why y'all took the child away from the mother? Why y'all did that? And then the social worker, they said she was always rushing the visits with his dad. That's what they do. So when y'all think like fathers don't want to be in their kids' life and stuff like, no, bro. It's some fathers who trying. It's some mothers who trying. But guess what? The social workers and the state, they interfering because that's how they make money, bro. So they gotta keep chaos within the families because that's how they make money, bro. It's all monopoly, bro. I'm telling you, it's all a monopoly. And now just wonder who gets paid after this child dies. Shit crazy, man. Like that shit, bro. Cause like I say, we can just go on and live life. I can go on and shoot photography and stuff like that. But these people, they never gonna be the same, bro. They life, I ain't gonna say life over with, but after you lose your niece, your daughter, your son, or something like that, your life is never the same, dog. Your life is never the same. So that's why I have to like do topics like this and talk about this because it's bigger than that social worker, bro. It's bigger than her. It's the people behind the scenes. It's the judges that's taking these kids away from they moms, and instead of giving the kid to a family member, they just give them over to the state, and the state don't give a damn. All they care about is money. All they care about is money, bro. These people want to eat because you see, you gotta think about it. Trump, firing, getting all these people laid off and fired and stuff. People is desperate for money, bro. And they will do something to your kid before they, harm themselves. They will do something to your kid because they don't give a damn. They care about money. They don't care about your kid. Your kid just, to them, is just money. So a judge got the power to take your kid away from for anything. This how shit works. Somebody can just call. You can be doing all the right things. Somebody that don't like you can call the, CPS, whatever they call them, and they can take your kid, bro. Just by somebody calling. Just imagine, like, sit back and think about that. Sit back and think about why is that so easy? Somebody who don't like you can call the CPS, whatever you calling in your state, and they can come and take your kid, bro. It's that easy. So you have to sit back and wonder, like, damn, why is it that easy? Yep, she should be fired. Every child in the system is money. Yeah, it's money. It's all money. Just like when people start adopting kids and like when you see Caucasian people adopting black kids, bro, I promise you, 99.9% times, I ain't gonna say 100 because, I'm gonna say 100, bro. Let me stop giving them the leeway. 100% of the time when you see a Caucasian couple, family, adopt a black kid, it's all about the Benjamins. It's all about the Benjamins. That kid don't see it. But it's all about the Benjamins. And especially if they have like some type of defect or something or some type of handicap, it's all about the Benjamins. 100% of the time, bro. 100%. That's America, bro. They don't care about your family. They don't care about the kid getting. Now, you got some people who are social workers who actually give a damn. Now, you do have that. I'm not going to say all of them is evil because I've met some good social workers who actually care about the kids, who actually take pride in what they do. But, like I say, you have these raccoons who get in these positions and they do whatever master tells them to do. Yup, and a lot do YouTube and exploit the kids. Facts. That's facts. Speak mine. That's facts, bro. You would never see my daughter on a YouTube channel, bro. You never see a picture of my daughter on a YouTube channel, bro. I'll never do that. Jefferson County took a family member of my kids away with an accusation that they knew wasn't true. Put them in much more danger. Yeah, bro. That's what they do. That's what they do. I don't trust no orphanage. I don't trust none of that shit, bro, because they know those kids are vulnerable. They know those kids have no protection. And the state do this. How does state get away with this shit, bro? And while we moving on with life, dancing to Stevie Wonder, dancing to Keith Frank, just living life, this family would never be the same again, bro. And that's why I have these updates and, you know, keep exposing what's going on, because if we don't, people won't even know that this shit happening. Most kids are money kids for benefits. Facts. A lot of kids that goes to the state ends up in human, man. Don't get me started on that. Hard tunes, don't get me started on that.
Orders. No, he's supposed to be went back to daycare in between that time. So when he leave me, he really supposed to go right back to daycare, then he'll be, you know what I'm saying? He'll be okay.
This is a developing story. CBS 42 will keep you updated.
That just happened like 5 hours ago.
And online. In the newsroom, Scott Mitchell, CBS 42 News.
Like 5 hours ago. Look. I told you, man. Raccoons, bro. And how every raccoon actually, I can't say the word COONS because YouTube be tripping sometimes. So I say raccoon. Why they always look like a raccoon for real? They always look like a raccoon for real. That could be a raccoon, bro. That she can be a raccoon. See where the parents need to co-parent better and keep the system. Hey, May, I agree with that. I agree with that. But they never said why they took the baby away from the parents. So that, I'm like, okay, why y'all do that? Why y'all? Because it could be anything, bro. It can be somebody who don't like you and they call CPS on you and they can take your kid, bro. You can spank your kid. They take your kid, bro. So it could be anything. But this is a raccoon, bro. This, and how do all raccoons look alike, bro? It's crazy. They all look alike. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. Sheriff, we talked about him yesterday. Hold on. Sheriff Brain from North Carolina. I'm going to prove it. They all look alike. They all look alike. This is another one. This is another one. Look. Another raccoon. They all look alike, bro. They all look alike, bro. So whoever came up with calling, you know, our skin folk who ain't kin folk, the raccoon word, hey, they was right, bro. That's not a raccoon. All they missing is a tree and some trash. Get a trash can, raccoons, straight raccoons, bro. How you harm your own people? How you leave a kid? How you leave a kid in a car for 5 hours? They about to, bruh. I don't know how a female prison work. In female prisons, do they treat people the same way they do in like male prisons? If you harm kids, they on your ass. Is that the same way in female prisons? Yeah, all they missing is a trash can, bruh. A trash can and and a tree. That's all they missing. And that's a raccoon. Oh, GTP, they don't do that? In female prisons, like they don't attack if you harm kids or whatever? Straight up raccoon, bro. And this the crazy part. This the crazy part. I I called her out before the news outlets called her out. They didn't mention her name. They didn't do nothing. I had to make the video first, and now they want to arrest her. You never know because she had a hand in taking the kids away from a lot of people, and I'm sure some of the people locked up had that experience. Yeah, Judge Pringle. Hold on, I'm gonna show you another raccoon. I gotta show you another raccoon. I don't forget no names. Imagine having the last name Pringle. Judge Pringle. Here we go, another raccoon. Ain't get no clear picture. Hold up. Is that her? Let me see. No, I ain't her. Hold up. Judge Pringle. It's another raccoon. Now this mama raccoon right here. She'll probably be the mother. Hold on. This mother raccoon. I'm confused. Why are they raccoons? I can't say take off the RA. I can't say that word because YouTube guidelines or whatever. So I just say raccoons. Take off the RA, and that's what I really mean. But yeah, she's the one. Yeah, she's the one that took, the baby away from the mother. Then I did my research, she's in the sorority and stuff like that. And I don't have nothing against sororities and stuff like that. But you gotta realize, bro, a lot of those people, they get into like being a judge, and all they do is kiss master's ass. That's it. And you can tell from that wig, she kissing a whole lot of Caucasian ass. Look at that wig. Bro, what is that? What is that right there? What is that? Come on, bro. Miss Pringle, come on. What is that right there? Look like she burnt that shit off or something. Like you could tell from that wig. And no offense to nobody who wear wigs, but come on, bro. Look at that chin. She got about 3 chins, bro. And you could tell she kissing ass, bro. Just imagine how many black families she broke up, bro. They don't have no sympathy, bro. They kiss ass and do whatever master tells them to keep a certain lifestyle. They have to maintain a certain lifestyle, bro. I'm telling you, to compete with their college friends, to compete with their families, to look like they doing the most, but they sold their soul. She got 3 chins, so she kissing ass. Them white men just going in on her. I'm coming through. Open the door. Shut the fuck up. The white man, I'm coming through. Open the door. Shut the fuck up. Because she don't have a husband. I did my research. She don't have no husband. So that told me everything I need to know about her, about a black judge. Just imagine how many black families she broke up, bro, on purpose, bro. Yes, I'm familiar with the foster care system, and yes, blacks will do any and everything. See, Peppy, see, look, I'm telling you, I know. To stay in a position of power, they will turn on their own people, bro. To compete with their old college friends, especially like sororities and fraternities, they got to keep showing up to meetings. They want to be in the latest car. They want to, they want to stunt on their friends, and they will attack our people that's going through problems and stuff. They'll take their kids away from them, bro, just to make more money. With her 3 chins, I'm telling you, them Caucasian dudes be coming to her house and say, "Open the door." When I come through, bend over and shut up, and don't have that ugly ass wig on. Please no. Matter of fact, put the pillow over your whole head. Matter of fact, put the pillowcase, tie the pillowcase around your face and poke a hole through it so you can breathe. Just imagine what those white racist dudes, bruh, telling her in Alabama, bruh. especially when they get a raccoon, bro, they happy because they love black women. So when they find a raccoon, oh my God, they probably taking turns. Do you know of the Mahogany Jackson? I saw that name before. And what happened to her? I saw that name before. I'm telling you, bro, don't white officials, whatever, just imagine. And I'm gonna say allegedly, because you know how they get. I'm gonna say allegedly. All of this is for entertainment purposes, because you know how they get. But just imagine, bro. Just imagine what those Caucasian men, what she had to do to get to be a judge, to be a black. Think about this: to be a black judge in Alabama. Just imagine how much raccooning you gotta do to be a black judge in Alabama. You gotta be the head raccoon. Look, I'm telling you, I could believe that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I say this too, God family. I say this. Them racist Caucasian dudes, they don't care. When they find a raccoon and they see that raccoon want power, they want a certain lifestyle, they gonna make them earn it behind the scenes. Allegedly. Allegedly. How you become a black judge in Alabama? Think about that. And we all know that Alabama is a plantation state. Is a plantation state. And shout out to my people in Alabama, What was she doing getting her back blown out while I'm telling you. Ready for the end. See, I ain't want to say it, bro. I ain't want to say it. That's what it probably was. That's what it probably was. But this the judge who took the baby away from his mother, bro. And the news articles never told us why she took that baby away from the mother. They never even showed the mother's face. They never even talked about her. So that just tells me something not right about this. Does Kela have children? I'm going to find out. Thank you for asking that. KD free. I'm going to find out. Just being a black judge, you have to jump through hoops. Yeah, bro, I'm going to be honest. To be a black judge, you really have to be a raccoon, bro. I hate to say it. In this country, to be a black judge, because you're not going to show favor to your people because you're going to feel like if I show favor to my people, they're going to fire me. Just like they said what Obama said. He couldn't show favor to black people because that's the excuse. So in this country, like I say, I can't say the word if you take off the R-A, but I'm going to say raccoon. In this country, if you're a raccoon, you could be a judge. You could be a black judge. That's the only way. If you for your people, if you speak up for black people, you cannot be a black judge. Just like my channel, I'm never going to get sponsors. But you know what? I never in my life cared about having a lot of money. I never cared about being rich. I never cared about that. So I don't care about sponsors. Because I know me talking about black situations and stuff like that, bruh, even black people, some black people in power, they don't like that shit. You're limited yourself. I'm like, good. Okay, good. The daddy and her doing the nasty was my thought. I don't know because they said she rushed the visits with the dad. And 9 times out of 10, bro, I'm gonna be honest. Ain't no dad rocking with no social worker, bro. Ain't no dad. If he was rocking with her, smashing her, she would be doing whatever, he wanted her to do. But 9 times out of 10, nah, that ain't happening, bro. Think about all the family. Yeah, I said that, Crow West. Think about all the families she messed. That's what make me mad. Think about all the black families we don't know that she destroyed, bro, just for $1, bro. That's what they do. 3 chins with an orange wig, bro. That tells me everything. Just imagine her without that wig, bro. Oh my God. Hold on, somebody sent me a $9.99. Oh yeah, okay, I shot it out. But like I say, all our people who do social work, they not raccoons, bro. A lot of our people, we got some people that really care about the kids, that really care about black families. So I ain't gonna put that on all social workers. And shout out to the people. I'm gonna say this. Shout out to the black social workers that really care about the families and the kids. Because what the system do is they divide the family forever for money. But a lot of times, if the system wasn't in the way, bruh, families can make up, bruh. Families can get back together and fix their problems. But when the system get involved because they want the money, they fuck up everything. The hood rat offspring, shit crazy, man. But I don't know, bruh. She look like a mixture of, I don't know if y'all know Big Baby Davis, who played for the Celtics at LSU. But look at that chin. God damn. It got waves like the ocean. Boy, you know them. Boy, they all look the same, bro. But let's read. Hold on. Let's read. Look at that. Look at that. Turkey neck. Put that in the pot, boil that whew, with some sausage and some corn and some potatoes. That's a turkey neck. We call that turkey neck. How you that? Bro, look, you about to be in prison. And you in Alabama, so you about to be a slave. They about to take your ass back to the 1920s. Dumbass. Kela Stanford has been arrested and charged in connection with the death. Starks was found dead inside of a... This is terrible, tragic. Okay. We gotta keep an eye on this, bro. See how much time she get. The funeral is set. So his funeral, just imagine, your 3-year-old child was alive last month. And tomorrow is his funeral. 3 years. Charles Oakley, facts. 3 years he had on this earth to live, man. And the way he died, she want us to believe that was a mistake. 150 degrees, above 150 degrees for 5 hours, bro. Look at this bitch, bro. And I don't mean to call no woman no bitch. I don't do that. But when you do stuff like this, bro, like I really get pissed off, man. Because it was all done on purpose. That's the part that pisses me off. That's the part that pisses me off, man. When you get the BC, you gave your child away to the birth certificate. You gave your child away to the state. That's why they can't take them. That's facts. That's facts, bro. And it just pissed me off, man, that she left that kid in that car for 5 hours, man. So I just wanted to give y'all that update. There is no amount of money that can bring a child back. Thank you. Thank you. And it happened back in 2022. Hold on. Let's pull that up. Let's see. Nah, that happened, last week, right? Let's see, 2022. Let's go. Hold on. No. $15 million. Let's see, can I find the video? Back in 2022. It's still raining. That's crazy. Let's see. No videos about it, but back in, let me delete this. Alabama jury awards $15 million in wrongful death of an 8-year-old foster child. Back in look, August 15th, 2022, the Montgomery County jury has returned a $15 million verdict in wrongful death lawsuit involving an 8-year-old boy who had sickle cell anemia. The verdict was returned August the 5th. Ain't that crazy? Against two defendants following the trial. Defendants were Christy Kelly, who the lawsuit said was a social worker from the State Department of Human Resources, and Becky Van Gilder, who the lawsuit said was a foster care provider of the child. According to the lawsuit, the child was placed in custody of DHR in February 2013, and Kelly placed the child with Van Gilder. The lawsuit said the child was not provided prescription medications as directed while in the custody of DHR and foster care, and the child's physical activities were not properly monitored. The lawsuit said the child began having breathing problems 3 months later. The child was taken to Montgomery Hospital, then transferred to Children's of Alabama in Birmingham. The child died 2 days after the onset of the breathing problems. The lawsuit said it resulted from his condition not being properly monitored. The child's estate was represented by Andrew Moak of Alexander Trial Attorneys. Okay. See, they had to pay $15 million, bro. $15 million. So this is nothing. All this is they do all this shit on purpose. You can't tell me none of this stuff is on purpose. When you take on that job, that social worker, they train you for this. What are you doing? You are trained to do CPR. You train with all this stuff. All you have to do is take care of a child while you got them in your custody. But they don't give a damn about these kids. They care about the check. They don't give a damn about these kids. When you get the birth control, birth control, the birth certificate, you give your child away to the state. Facts. You pay rent for the child parent. Facts. I wonder if Charleston White said want to say something. Shit crazy, man. Like I say, it broke my heart, man, because it just breaks your heart, bro, because the world still moves on while stuff like this going on, and the state of Alabama won't be punished. This topic too sad. Soft spot for the kids. I was waiting for to drop another video today. Yeah, man. Like I had to go live once I saw this. Like this happened like 4 hours ago. Like she just got arrested like 4 hours ago. What did it say? No, this morning at 8:33 a.m. I had to go live, bro. This raccoon just got arrested. And I normally, I don't talk about our people, but when I see you a raccoon, when you doing raccoonish stuff, I gotta call you out. Okay, bro. We got you. Please don't do that. Please don't do that on my channel. No. Too much. This is a sundown world. Nah, yeah. A sundown country, indeed. She got 15 million, but I can't get a job. Nah, that was from 2022. The state had to pay a family 15 million for, murdering their son. But like somebody say,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I ain't talking to your ass. But like somebody said, no amount of money can replace your child, bro. Matter of fact, taking that money will make you feel guilty. Every time you spend something, it's like, damn, that was my child, So I do these videos, man, because we might not be going through this, but we got to show our people that we acknowledge them and we see what they going through. Somebody said, give me the money. I feel you, bro, but I ain't gonna cap. It's only so much you can buy. You buy a big house, a month later, Whatever you running from is coming back. You buy a new car, a month later, whatever you running from is coming back. You buy some new clothes, whatever you running from is coming back. You start buying women, whatever you running from, a month later is coming back. Money can buy you temporary happiness, bruh. I experienced it, dog. That's why now money don't make me. I don't have to get on here and drop 10 videos a day just because I'm money hungry. No. Money can buy you temporary happiness. That's it. It lasts for a month. That's it. Whatever you running from, whatever you trying to suppress, whatever you hiding from, you can't run, bruh. That's probably the greatest quote like that I just thought of. You can't run. You can't run. That's something you gotta always remember in life. You can't run. When I stopped running in life, bruh, and I just started fixing my issues, fixing my problems, attacking issues I'm going through, you know, I start feeling better. Because you can't run. You can run to this state, you can run to that country, you can run to this country. It don't matter. What's the saying? It's a book. Wherever you go, there you are. It's something like that. Wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. So if you depressed, stressed out, got bad habits in California, you can move to Africa. Those same problems, those same habits, go follow. Wherever you go, there you are. That's what I learned. So it really don't matter where you live. It's all about what's inside of you. That's it. And once I figured that out, bro, I'm like, you know what? I can go back from New Orleans to New York. You know, I can go back. That's all I need. Those two states right there, and I'm good. I don't have to run no more. I don't have to be trying to find myself in different places. No, no. You find yourself when you're sitting alone, when you having self-reflection. And I'm not I'm not perfect, but I'm no longer running. And it feels fucking amazing, bro. I'm no longer running in this life, bro. And it feels so amazing, bro. Matter of fact, Alexa, play So Amazing by Luther Vandross.
So Amazing by Luther Vandross from Apple Music.
My bad, y'all. I will check the book out. I'm familiar with the title. Yeah, wherever you go, there you are. Powerful book. Alexa, pause. And now when I listen to music like this, I don't think about a certain woman. I think I'm in love with life, bro. The good, the bad, the ugly, I'm in love with life. So now when you hear this type of music, I think about just life. Living life, going through the problems, but not running away from your problems, attacking your problems, not running away from confrontation, just attacking. AI all up in here. Alexa, play. Great advice. Love has truly been good to me. I'm telling you, man. The ugly, the bad, the good. Miss Raccoon going to jail. I said they talking about God for real. True freedom, man. It's on the inside, for real. It's better to have love than lost to... What? Facts. Facts, Rich. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Prince. Money can't buy you happy. It can't. It's a snitch. Yup. Calvin, facts. He could be talking about God. I sing songs to life. Yeah, I sing songs to life. That's fact, Josephine. That's how I am now. All my songs be to life. The good, the bad, the ugly, the great, all of it. Cause we got amazing. Cause we got amazing love. So amazing. And I've been waiting for another night. Alexa, pause. That's what I say in life, man. Like I say, I talk about these stories because even though our life can be going somewhat good, somebody just lost a 3-year-old, bro, and they see the world totally different. So if they on YouTube and they see it's people that actually care about them, that can bring a little, a little light to them. So that's why I do these type of videos, just in case they on YouTube and they see a video and they see that somebody actually care, bro. That's it. Cause I know how it feels to go through the dark times by yourself. And I don't like seeing people go through dark times by themselves. I don't like that. Because, I went through that. So that's why I have to keep doing these type of videos, Shaka Khan too, every morning. Facts. You be safe out there speaking the truth. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I want y'all to remember this. No matter where you go, there you are. Until you start to fix the things, the problems that you caused in your life, until you start healing from within. And like I say, we never completely heal in life. Some things you just never get over. It is what it is. But until you acknowledge that, wherever you go, there you are. It don't matter what country you move to, what state you move to, whatever addictions you have, whatever depressions you have, it don't matter. It don't matter. And once I learned that shit, bro, I could be in New Orleans and it feels like I'm living in Paris, bro. It feels like I'm living in heaven, bro. Because the whole problem, all along, the problem was me. It wasn't the people, it was me. And once I learned that shit, bro, I'm like, you know what? I can't create my own heaven. I created my own hell. Once I learned that shit, I'm like, okay, when you get up in the morning, music. When you go out to the world, prepare for some BS. Now I can do, bruh, the way I do for like Sunday, they got a second line. I'm going out there for the second line and do some photography. And I took a long break from photography, man. And it feels good because now I see things differently. And like I say, my life is far from perfect, man. But I'm no longer running. That's a song, bro. Whoever do music, there you go. I just gifted you. If you make music, that's a song. I'm no longer running. That's a song title. Wait there. If you do music, there you go. I'm no longer running. That's an album. That's the name of an album, bro. Exactly. Create your own realities. Facts. You are right. Your growth is beautiful. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And like I say, every day is different. But when you learn that you control your world and stop running, man, when you stop running, it don't matter where you live at. If you going through shit, it's gonna follow you. If you let stuff get to you, it's gonna follow you. If you got addictions, it's gonna follow you. It don't matter. So you hear people saying, I'm moving here, I'm moving there. Man, look, tell them congrats and stuff like that, but it don't matter where you move. Where did your soul move? Where your soul at right now? Where your soul at right now? The only one who can make you feel good is you. Facts. I make beats. Man, that's a song right there. I'm no longer running. Hey, that's my gift to the artist. That's an album cover name. I'm no longer running, bro. Everything starts with you and ends with you. Facts. So I appreciate y'all for joining live. Miss Raccoon is going to jail in Alabama. That's probably the worst place you really want to be, because they still see us as slaves. So thank y'all for joining the live. Tomorrow I'm dropping a video though. So I got y'all. Tomorrow we back to the video. But I had to go live and talk about this raccoon. You can't hide from yourself. Facts. Everybody have a great day. Facts, facts. Grape Tea News, shout out to you, always supporting. Aquarius Goddess, hey, thank you for always supporting. I appreciate everybody joining this live. I really appreciate y'all. But let's finish this song before we go. Alexa, play. Amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and the sky above. Peace, brother. What's poppin', Gems? Always supporting. I love seeing your face coming through the live. It's so amazing to be loved. What's poppin', Lope? To the moon and the sky above. So. All right, y'all, I'm out. I appreciate y'all. Video dropping tomorrow. Sunday, we might go live, but video dropping tomorrow. I'm out. Y'all be safe. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Thank y'all.